iconic vocal sound of Elton John, that's amazing. You get to mix that every night. What mic do you use with him?
It's an Audio-Technica 6100. It's a dynamic microphone that really be kind of settling for Alan, the monitor engineer, because he needed to get something that was tight enough that he could get the SPL out of the monitors. So that's the direction we went. We went from a Beta 58 to that.
Because he has pretty loud stage volume, right?
He's got, yes, the stage volume is very loud.
Does that make it a challenge for you to mix it front of house at all?
Once I'm over it, it's okay.
So as long as you're rocking, you're good.
That's it, exactly.
And what are you doing with Elton's vocal as far as processing and everything?
Very straightforward. Just a bit of compression and some reverb, and that's it. And then occasionally I'll use the mono delay, which is in the console, which is a really great delay. I use it on a handful of songs as a doubler. Crocodile Rock, I'll bring it in on the choruses, just to change it up a bit.
The Yamaha analog delay plugin.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Which I think that's a fantastic plugin.
Yeah, it works really well.
And really underused, I think. I don't see that many people using it in the console, but I know I own one of the hardware units, and they're really great sounding delays.
Yeah, it's from the day I tried it, I fell in love with it and thought, man, that's just perfect. So, and I use it on Rocket Man, and he tends to sing back with the delay. So if I bring it in, he'll answer in between.
Oh, nice.
And it's really cool. And that is a total feel thing because he changes it every night. And you time it right, and I'll pan the repeats to one side, and then pan the repeats to the other side, and then just kind of bounce it back. But I got to get it right so I can get it back in the middle as he's coming out of it. So.
And they're not playing, the band's a real band. They don't play with a click track or anything, right?
No click.
So you can't have, this time is probably vary slightly from night to night, right?
Yes, and that's, once again, being there so long and knowing the music and knowing the direction they're going to go, it's like being part of it. You just inherently know that's where they're going to go and now. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. And how much compression are you putting on there? So you're using the Opti 2A?
Yep, it sits pretty much primarily about 3 dB. It's about roughly a 3-to-1 ratio. And then, if he's in it, good, 5 to 7 dB, but it's transparent. It's really great. You don't even know it. So.
And then the EQ's pretty flat too, just a high pass and a couple of frequencies you're just notching it a little bit out of? 2
filters, one to kind of help with the monitor sound. And then the other is just to kind of get rid of the bark and the bite that kind of hurts, and high pass filter. That's basically it. And some silk. Went back to that again, depending on the day, red or blue.
And so that's not consistent, just depending on how he's singing and
depending on how he's singing
and
what what the reflections are in the room. Outside things change as well. So.
And are you tweaking the EQ from day to day as well, or is it staying pretty consistent?
Minimal. If anything, it's probably this 2.5 area 3K. That's the part that I'll primarily mess with.
Wow. Well, that's great.
Yeah, it's and he sings so strong. He's such a strong voice, and the show is practically 3 hours long without an intermission, and the man never misses a beat. And he just always is right on the mic. There's never any problem trying to get his vocal above anything. So that's really key to making a huge sound. We try to get the biggest sound that we can for everything, for every input, and starts with his voice.
Fantastic.